Yes, we're going to read today from Psalm chapter 3 and bring some devotional thoughts in this current time as we deal with the coronavirus. There we read, "O Lord, how many are my foes? Many are rising against me. Many are saying of my soul, there is no salvation for him in God. But you, O Lord, are a shield about me, my glory and the lifter of my head. I cried aloud to the Lord, and he answered me from his holy hill. I lay down and slept. I woke again, for the Lord sustained me. I will not be afraid of many thousands of people who have set themselves against me all around. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my God. For you strike all my enemies on the cheek. You break the teeth of the wicked. Salvation belongs to the Lord. Your blessing be on your people." This is a psalm that King David wrote many years ago. King David was known as the man after God's own heart, and he's written many psalms that we have recorded in our book of Psalms in the Old Testament. This psalm, though, has an interesting beginning to it. There we read, it's psalm written by David, when he fled from Absalom his son. Absalom, his son, had taken over the throne and was pursuing David throughout the wilderness to try and take his life. I can't think of a more harrowing thing to think of raising a son and then having that son pursue you and then wanting to kill you. David had a lot of things on his heart, and he was very concerned about his own life. And hence he can write, "O Lord, how many are my foes? How many are rising up against me?" And some are even saying, there is no salvation for him in God. Indeed, sometimes that's the way we feel. In a secular world that seems to be less and less interested in the things of God, some might be saying and taunting us, there is no salvation for us in the Lord. But then David writes this, and I want you to think on this today. You, O Lord, art a shield about me, my glory and the lifter of my head. The Lord for David is a shield. Now, when you think in ancient times, you can think of shields, and maybe some of you go and think of shields in Lord of the Rings, a small shield that one would put on the arm that might protect from the shoulder and the head down to maybe a part of the chest. But in ancient times, the shield was much larger. The shield frequently would go from head to foot. That shield would be a whole body shield. Indeed, that's what we have from Psalm 3, verse 3. You are a shield, not just around the arm and not just a portion of the body, but a shield about me. All over David is the Lord, who is a shield, who is a protector. And hence he can go on and say, I lay down and slept, and I awoke, for the Lord sustained me, because the Lord was the shield from foot to head. He would not be afraid of many thousands of people, indeed, even though there were thousands that might be rising against him, because there was a shield about him. And he could pray, Arise, O Lord, save me, O my God, strike all my enemies on the cheek, because the Lord was a shield, a protector. And as the Lord is a shield and as he is a protector, he is also the one who can take care of the enemy and push him away. I know there are many things on our thoughts and minds today as we wonder about the coronavirus, as we wonder about how the government will react and what changes we might need to make in our lifestyle. But do remember this as you walk throughout the day. Our Lord is our shield from head to foot. He's behind us. He's before us. Place your trust and faith in him and rest that he will take care of you. May God bless you today as you walk about in this world and as you trust in him as your protector.